Welcome to Flow to Forge. This is a post-forging quick stretching session. This is going to be focused on the back and mostly the legs and posterior chain. So posterior chain is all the way down our legs from our glutes to our ankles. Some things you might want to bring with you, pause if you need to, some sort of yoga block. Again, I use a book, and some sort of scarf or belt works, something you can grab onto to modify. Also, if you have a hard time getting up and off the ground, or if you have knee problems and can't get up and off the ground, we're going to have an alternative use of a chair that you can still do all the same stretches, but you'll sit in a chair instead. Okay, let's get started. All right, standing feet shoulder width apart, bringing our shoulders forward, trying to squeeze them together, bring them up to our ears, back, all the way down. We always start with a stretch to make sure we're in a proper posture, that our shoulder blades are back and down and squeezed together. Again, that proper posture is so key. All right, we're going to inhale and bring our arms up to the sky, grabbing our thumbs slightly together, slight arch back, hinging at the hips, and going down into a forward fold. Now, this is where your yoga block will come in handy. So you can bring the floor to you with the yoga block. You can also use a chair to hang on to, just depending on what's available to you and your flexibility. All right, let's roll up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Let's do that again. Reaching our arms all the way up to the sky, grabbing our thumbs, slight arch back, hinging at the hips, and releasing down to the floor. Again, to the floor, to the yoga block, to the chair, whatever is available to you. Cross your arms together. Just let them hang. This decompresses the spine. Remember to breathe. Excellent. We're going to come back up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to put all of our weight into one leg. You can hang on to something if you need to, whatever is available to you. Lift up your left leg. Bring it out to the side. Rotate your ankle back, forward, and down. Now the opposite. Lifting up your leg, so your knee is pointed towards the sky, nice and bent. Bring it out to the side. Rotate your ankle, forward, and back down. Let's do that one more time per side. So raising your knee up, out to the side, circling your ankle in both directions, forward, back down. Opposite knee up, out to the side, twist your ankle, forward, back down. Excellent. All right, now we're going to move over our feet double shoulder width apart. And this is where you might need a scarf if you need one. So feet double shoulder width apart. We are going to clasp our hands together behind our back and really push our hands down with a clasp. So if you can grab a finger, if you can grab your wrists, if you can grab them both together, whatever is available to you, and push your hands down towards the ground so you're in a nice deep stretch. If you can't reach your hands, this is where your scarf comes in handy. So you can hold wherever you're able to and still stretch, get a nice stretch down. All right. Now we're going to bend. We're going to hinge at the hips. Come down until we feel it nice and deep, that nice deep stretch. You can go all the way down, go all the way. If you can only go to here, that's totally fine, whatever is available to you. So I'm going to go ahead and go down. And engaging the glutes to come back up. Excellent, and release. Hopefully that feels a little bit looser throughout there. We're gonna keep our feet double shoulder width apart. And now we're gonna hinge at the hips and come down into a primed squat. Pushing our palms together, our elbows inside our knees, pushing our knees outward to really feel inside our inner thighs and our hip flexors. So pushing it out. Now, if you're not able to squat all the way down like that, not a problem. That's why we have a chair. You're gonna go ahead and sit in the chair. Keep your feet spread out wide and put your elbows inside your knees. So same process, just a different mechanism to get there. So pushing your knees out. Excellent. Now we're going to put our toes forward, hands down, and lift up our butt straight towards the air back into a forward fold. Again, use your yoga block if you need to. Use your chair. If you're in the chair, in the prime squat, you can put your hands on your knees and come up. Straighten your legs, and then come down so you feel a little bit of stretch. Those of you in the forward fold standing, just hold it for a second. Excellent. And we're going to release. We're going to bring our toes back out. Down, back down into prime squat. Excellent. If you're in the chair, again, same thing. Just bring your hands back out, back into prime squat. Okay, now we're going to come to the ground. So hands on the ground. Our shoulders are underneath our elbows, underneath our wrists, and our knees are underneath our hips. And we're going to do cat-cow. So cat-cow is sucking your belly button into your spine and arching your back like a cat. And then inhale, arch the opposite way. And cat, exhale, suck your belly button into your spine. And the opposite way, into cow. Now, if you, again, can't get down on the ground, you can do the same thing in a chair. Just sitting in the chair, suck your belly button into your spine. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Great job. Another modification, if you need it, you can stick a blanket or something under your knees or under your ankles. So different ways to make sure you get the same experience. Okay, so from here, we're going to sit back into our heels and stretch out into child's pose. If you're in the chair, hold that there for a minute. If you're in the chair, you can just come forward and lean forward over your knees and let your arms hang. Now we're going to walk our arms to the left side. So you get a nice deep stretch on the right. Then you walk your arms over to the right side. So you get a nice deep stretch on the left. And then back to the middle. Go ahead and set up. All right, we're going to do a quick downward dog. So coming back up to our hands and knees, tucking your toes under, we're pushing with the palms of our hands into our butts. So we're going to lift up, pushing the palm of our hand so there's a straight line between the palm of your hand and the bottom of your tailbone. So the palm of your hand and your glutes. Now, putting your heels to the ground might not be available to you. That's totally fine. Keep them up in the air. The most important piece is making sure this is a straight line from your wrist to your butt. If you're in the chair, hold that pose. For those on the ground, if you're in the chair, you can do the same thing. So in the chair, we're going to straighten our legs. And we're just going to reach down. Reach down as far as you can with those straight legs, straight arms. Good. All right, so in the downward dog, we're going to walk our hands towards our feet. Dropping our butts down to the ground, sitting back down. Let's go into a quick twist. And then we'll call it good for today. So both legs forward. We're going to take our left leg and put it over our right. You don't want to put it next to your knee because that can cause undue pressure. You can put it aside your calf or your thigh, depending on what's available to you. So ankle, calf, or above the knee on the thigh. The same leg that's straight, you're going to stick your arm straight. You're going to twist towards your bent leg. Putting your elbow behind your knee into a gentle twist. You guys hold that there for those of you in the chair. Same thing. So your legs are going to be straight out. Take one leg, cross it over at the ankle so you're solid on the ground. The same leg that's straight, same arm is going to be straight. Put it behind your knee and just do a gentle twist in your chair. Excellent. And release. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Put that down to the ground. And release. Deep inhale. Exhale. Great job.